Onision went from comedy to grooming allegations, a dark turn to say the least. Rather than addressing the claims directly, he fabricated stories showing no sign of remorse. Onision started his YouTube career in 2006. One of his earliest viral hits, I'm a Banana, blew up in 2009. It was weird, but it worked. Millions of people watched it, and it helped him launch as a well-known internet personality. But that was just one side of him. He would often talk about serious topics like self-harm, depression, and sexuality, claiming to help young people navigate difficult emotions. This is how he started building a fan base of mostly teenage girls, many of whom idolized him.
This one's called Urges to Self-Harm. I cut, so what can I do in order to not do it when I have the urge? I have too many scars and I don't want any more. They're too noticeable and I don't want them in my life right now because I've been in depression for 3 years and I believe it's getting better.
I love you, Greg.
Now I'd like to... Shut up, T-Rex in the background.
Onision built a brand on being brutally honest. He would tell fans and haters exactly what he thought of them. He ranked people's bodies in videos and judged their appearances. People saw him as edgy, outspoken and real, but the more he shared, the more unstable and toxic he started to seem. By the early 2010s, people started noticing red flags. Onision wasn't just dating fans, he was allegedly grooming them. Many of his relationships involved large age gaps, with women who later said they have been manipulated while they were still teenagers. One of his most infamous relationships was with a girl named Shayla, a Canadian singer. She was 17 or 18 when she got involved with Onision, and their relationship was heavily documented on his channel. In one video, she appears to have a mental breakdown, crying and screaming on the floor. Instead of turning off the camera, Onision filmed her and uploaded it.
He has a camera on me. He has a camera on me right now. Get the camera off of me. Why do you have a camera on me?
He also shaved her head on camera in another video, claiming it was consensual.
She's gonna be so pissed.
Oh my god. Oh no, dude. Oh my god.
Oh my god! Who did it? Who did it?
There were others. Billy, another teen, was reportedly brought into a polyamorous relationship with Onision and his spouse Kai, formerly known as Lainey. When she broke one of their rules, going back to her ex-boyfriend, Onision locked her in a room for several hours as punishment, according to leaked messages. Be chained to our basement wall for a week with a sign around your neck that says, "I'm sorry for lying, Lainey," Onision said. As more victims began speaking out, the internet took notice. Campaigns started to spread the word. But things exploded in late 2019 when Chris Hansen, the former host of To Catch a Predator, began covering the Onision story on his YouTube channel.
No trespassing and this and that, and the guy wouldn't know the truth if it hit him on the side of the head. He's delusional. Dangerous.
Hansen started interviewing former partners, Shayla, Billy, and others. The interviews painted a picture of a man who used manipulation, guilt-tripping, and fear to control young women.
Was he in favor of having the baby, or did he try to get you to terminate the pregnancy?
I wanted it so bad. The first thing he ever said to me when he met me in that hotel room in PA was, "I can't wait to get you pregnant." And otherwise, he wanted it. I don't think I really had much of a choice there because there wasn't ever really a discussion. It was just like, "Oh my God, we're having a baby. Wow, let's go to the hospital."
If your mother had not taken you out of this relationship, what would have happened to you?
I think I would have committed suicide in his house.
And for him, what would that have meant?
I don't know.
Another chapter on YouTube.
Yeah, my girlfriend committed suicide in my house.
The situation escalated when Chris Hansen showed up at Onision's house for an interview. Onision called 911, claiming a YouTube stalker was outside.
Yes, they're knocking on my door.
Okay. And do you know if they have any weapons?
They have a bunch of camera people, like they're YouTube stalkers.
Okay. But no weapons seen?
I didn't see any weapons. I just saw like 6 guys in my driveway, and one of them is knocking on my door.
And the one that's knocking on your door, is he the main one that you said has been stalking you?
Yes, he's a stalker. He's yelling things at me through the door right now.
He later posted bizarre videos when he screamed into the camera, pretended to cry, or mocked his accusers, clearly trying to gain sympathy or deflect attention. In response to all this, Patreon banned him for violating terms of service. He had posted a photo of someone's private message which included nudity without consent. YouTube soon followed by demonetizing his entire channel, meaning he could no longer earn ad revenue from his videos. Not to mention the other channels he used to have. The platform that helped build his career had finally turned against him, but despite all the public backlash, no formal criminal charges were filed. After the investigations, Onision and Kai became more isolated, but that didn't stop the rumors. Multiple people claimed Onisan's house functioned like a cult environment. According to several accounts, the couple used manipulation tactics to keep people in line, enforce loyalty, and control all aspects of their lives, food, phone access, online activity, and who they could talk to. Kai, who also had a YouTube channel, was accused of helping Onisan find new targets, mostly young fans who idolized them. Screenshots of private messages showed Kai flirting with teenage girls, then inviting them to visit. Many of these girls were later romantically involved with both Kai and Onisan in tried relationships. Onisan kept uploading bizarre videos. Some featured him fake crying, pretending to be insane, or mocking the people accusing him. Others were strange roleplay clips, sometimes uploaded to his OnlyFans, where the content became increasingly uncomfortable and graphic. Even longtime fans couldn't tell if he was being serious, trolling, or having a breakdown. Today, Onisan still exists online, but he's a shadow of what he once was. He occasionally uploads to his YouTube channels, but the views are a fraction of what they used to be. He still has a small group of supporters, but most people only follow him out of morbid curiosity. He's no longer making money from ad revenue. His OnlyFans was active for a while but never took off the way others did. He reached a point of even trying to boost his OnlyFans by emailing ex-fans offering 1 free year of his OnlyFans content. His partner Kai has also vanished from public view. Their channels are inactive, and neither of them have been involved in any major projects since the investigations. And despite all the testimonies, no criminal charges were ever filed. Part of that is because many of the alleged victims were just over the age of consent, or because online abuse is difficult to prosecute, but it left a bitter taste for a lot of people who felt the system failed those who spoke out. One strange part of this whole story that often gets overlooked is how Onision tried again and again to reinnovate himself as things crumbled. After his original content stopped working, he jumped from one extreme to the next. He made mockumentaries pretending to be misunderstood. It was clear he was desperate to stay relevant, but instead of winning back fans, these attempts made him seem even more unhinged. Viewers didn't see redemption, they saw denial. He wasn't trying to change, he was just trying to rewrite the story. For years, no one stopped him. It took a group of former victims, independent creators, and online investigators to even get the story heard. That says a lot about how little protection exists for people abused by influencers. Onisan once bragged about being uncancelable, but what he didn't understand is that once people see through the act, once they realize it's not just drama, but real harm, they stop watching. Anyone can hide who they really are, even someone in a banana suit.